So guys, whenever you see any question of this sort, and you are asked to find what the vertex and what the focus of any parabola. Now, this is what you are going to be doing. First of all, you need to look at the nature of the question. You understand? So now, if you look at the question we have here, it is what y square equals to what 12x. Now, I'm going to be showing you one easy way to get the vertex and what's the focus of any parabola. Now, this is what you are going to be doing. Now, since you are looking for what the vertex, now whenever you are looking for the vertex of any parabola and the equation is in this format, you should know that the vertex is at what the origin. The vertex is at what? The origin. I'm talking about the origin. It simply means that the vertex is at what? 0, what? 0. So whenever you see any question of this sort and you are asked to find what? The vertex, there's no need for you solving. Just know that what? The vertex is at what? The origin, which is 0, 0. Now, what are we looking for next? The focus. We're looking for what? The focus next. So we've gotten our vertex A, our vertex 0, 0. Now, what is our focus? Now, if you look at this formula, there's a formula of parabola that's like this. If I have y square is equals to what? 12x. The formula for a parabola says y square is equals to what? 4px. Now look at this formula and this. They are correlated, right? Yeah, they are correlated. So if you look at something here now, this x is this x that is here, right? This y square is this y square that is here. Now, this 4p is this 12 that is here. Now you understand the logic. So now what you are going to be doing is that the focus you are looking for is this p that is here. You understand? So from this point, you are going to be saying your 4p to be equal to the value of the 4p that is in this your equation. That's what? 12. So you divide by 4, you divide by what? 4. Your p is now going to be equal to what? 3. Now, since your p is equal to 3, the answer you are going to be writing is going to be in what? 2 coordinates. That's 2 values. So now you are now going to declare which side of the bracket is going to be having what? 0. So now we've gotten our vertex, right? So let's write our what? Our focus out. Our focus is going to be in this bracket now, and we need 2 values. So now where is this 3 going to be? Is it going to be here? Then our 0 will be here, or we are going to have 0 before our 3. Now that is what you are going to analyze. Now let me show you a simple trick to remember this. Whenever the square is for y, this focus should be for x. Should be written in the part of x. So if you look at this bracket, this is x and this is y. So since the square is at y, it means this focus should be written at this place. So this is going to be 3, 0. So our final answer for this is that our focus is 3, 0 and our vertex is at what? 0, 0. So that's how to solve a question like this. So let's go to the next one. So now let's solve for the what? The second question. Like I said, it says what? Find the vertex and the directrix of what? The parabola if x is equal to what? 4y squared. Now if you look at this very well, they want to trick us. Look at this. They want to trick us. Now, if you know how a parabola is written in formula, there's no way that our x is going to be equal to the one carrying the square. So this y, with this one carrying the square, is supposed to be the subject. You understand? So now we need to make what? This y the subject, because it's the one carrying what? The square. You understand now? So now from this point, I'm going to be what? Dividing with 4 here and dividing with what? 4 here. What I'll be left with is what? My y square to be equal to what? 1 over 4x. Now, somebody is going to say, where did I get my 1 from? Now, when we say 1 times x, it's still the same thing as what? X. You understand? So, I'm just putting the 1 there, just to be able to get my coefficients. Now, which formula is related to this? Our y square is equal to what? 4px. Now, this is the formula for parabola that is relating to this. This y square is this y square. This x is this x. This 4p is 1 over 4. So, now, 4p is going to be equal to what? 1 all over what? 4. You understand? So now, if you look at the question very well now, the solution should find what? The vertex and the what? Directrix. And like I said, whenever you see an equation like this, it simply means the vertex is at where? The vertex is at what? The origin. 0 and 0. So now what we are looking for mainly is what? Our directrix. So now, let's continue solving. So if we divide here with 4, and we divide here with what? 4. My 4 is going to cancel 4, then my p is going to be equal to what? 1 over 4 times 1 over 4. Now, why did I get 1 over 4 here? Now, this thing is the same thing as saying 4 over 1. You understand me? Now, if I say 4 over 1, this division is going to change to multiplication. Then I'll what? Reciprocate. 1 is coming up, 4 is coming down. So this time, this is going to give me my p to be equal to what? 1 over what? 16. Now you understand what I did, right? So now, since you are getting your p as 1 over 16, and I'm looking for what? The directrix. Now, what is directrix? Directrix is the negative of what? Your p. So the equation to the directrix is going to be what? X equals to what? minus p. That's the equation to the directrix. My x is going to be equal to what? Minus p. Because my y is the one carrying the square. So the equation for the directrix is going to be x. If it's my x that's carrying the square, the equation for the directrix is going to be what? Y. Vice versa, like that. So now x is now going to be equal to what? Minus what? P. What is my p? 1 over what? 16. So now my directrix for this is going to be what? My x to be equal to what? Minus 1 over what? 16. So that's how to solve a question on parabola. When you have to find focus, vertex, directrix, this is just how you're going to be solving it. And I hope you understand how to solve things like this in parabola. So that's that for this. And there are some other things that you still also need to learn in terms of what are they calling it? Math 103, like this. So you also need to learn equation of a straight line, midpoint of a line, and so on, that stuff like that. You can go to my channel page now, and you're going to see that I have videos on midpoints, distance, slope. I have videos there that you can use to practice all those other parts of what the math 103. So with that, we're going to call it a day, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, this is Azure Mentories, and I remain inspired. I love you guys. Bye.